hot.
What, Essie?
I said, my, that kitchen's hot. Those new candies I'm making won't ever get cool.
Do you have to make candies tonight, Essie? It's awfully hot.
I know, but Ed got a bunch of new orders. He went out yesterday and got a bunch of new orders.
Well, I guess if this keeps up, you'll be opening up a store.
That's what Ed said too. But I said no. I'm gonna be a dancer.
The only problem with dancing, Essie, is that it takes so long. You've been dancing for such a long time.
Only 8 years. I started about the same time you started writing plays.
Yes, but you shouldn't count my first 2 years, because I was learning at the time.
Wait, I think the candy's hard now, Essie. Oh, good. I'll get some, Mother. I want you to try it. Tell me what you think. Did you finish the second act, Penny?
What, Reba?
I said, did you finish the second act?
No, I just got Cynthia entering a monastery.
She was at the Kit Kat, wasn't she?
Yes, but she gets tired of the Kit Kat Club, and there's this monastery, so she goes in.
Do they let her in?
Yes, I made a visitor's day, so anyone could come.
How long was she staying?
All night and 6 years.
6 years? My. I bet she bust that monastery wide open.
6 years later.
Mr. DePinna! Yeah? Could you bring up some of these skyrockets, please? I want to show them to Penny. Sure. Hey, Penny, look at these little firecrackers we made. You can sell them 10 strings for a penny. Listen. Nice, cool.
Indeed. Paul, were you ever in a monastery?
No, I don't think I was. But wait till you see some of the fireworks. We have gold stars, and then blue stars, and then a bomb, and then a balloon. You know, DePinna thought of a balloon.
That sounds wonderful. Did you do that all today?
Oh, sure we did. Here we are. Now, Penny, it costs us 18 cents to make, and we sell them for 50. You know, how many do you think we can make before the 4th of July?
Well, we've got 2 weeks left. What day did you step up to Mount Vernon?
In about a week. You know, we're going to need a bigger booth this year. We're going to have many more fireworks than last year.
Well, a balloon needs plenty of time.
We have the stars and then the bombs in between. We should be fine. Look, come on, we can do it down there.
Mr. DePinna, if a girl you love were ever in a monastery, what would you do?
Oh, I don't know, Penny. It's been so long.
Is Alice going to be home for dinner tonight, Penny?
What, Reba? I don't know.
Well, she hasn't been home for dinner all this week.
Yes, I know that.
Let's see. The Penna, Culling Hawk. That makes 8, doesn't it? I think I said for 8.
You know what, Reba? I think I'll put this play away for a while and go back to my work.
The war play? I've always liked that one. I made these, Mother. They'll be better when they're harder, but I want to know what you think.
Oh, they're lovely. What do you call them?
I think I'll call them Love Tree.
That sounds nice. I'm going back to my work play, Essie. What do you think?
Oh, are you, Mother?
Yes, it seems I've gotten stuck in the monastery and can't get out.
It'll come to you, Mother. Remember how you got out of that brothel?
gonna put some red stars, and then the bomb, and then the balloon. That'll do it.
You know, Mr. Kolenkopf says I'm his most promising pupil.
You'd think, with 40 monks and one girl, something would happen.
Essie, Essie.
That's fine, Ed. Did you write it?
No, Beethoven.
Oh, it's lovely. It's got a lot of you in it. I made these new candies this afternoon. You can take them around later.
Yeah? All right. Well, here's the finish. This is me.
That's fine, Ed. Remember for when Kolenkopf comes, will you?
Ed, why don't you and Essie have a baby? I was thinking about it just the other day.
Well, I don't know. I suppose we could have one if you wanted us to. How about, Essie? Would you like to have a baby?
Oh, I don't care. I'm willing if Grandpa is.
Let's ask him.
Okay.
Labor play, religious play, sex play. I know it's around here somewhere.
I was right behind the balloon. I was too close to the power.
Oh, anything you want printed, Mr. McKenna? How about some more calling cards?
No, thanks. I still got the first 1,000.
Well, call on somebody, will you?
All right.
Rita, do you know what we're going to have for dinner? I'm ready to print the menu.
Let's see. Some watermelon, cornflakes, some of these candies estimate, and some cotton meat. I forgot.
I think I'll set it up in boldface chosen. You know, I'm going to take those new cans around. I better print up some descriptive matter after dinner.
Do you think anyone reads those things, Ed? Will you play the candies? Oh, here we are! The war play. Poison gas. That must be Donald. Look at Rita's smile.
The boyfriend, eh, Reba?
They're awfully cute, Donald and Rita.
Hello, Reba.
Donald.
Hi, Donald. How have you been?
I've been good, Mr. Ed. How have you been, Penny?
All right. Donald,
Yes?
have you ever been in a monastery?
No, I don't go to a place much. I'm on relief.
Indeed, Donald.
Here's the flies, Reba. Caught a big mess of them this morning.
You sure did.
I seen you've been working, Penny.
Of course, Donald.
How's Grandpa?
He's all right. He's up in Columbia today. The commencement exercises.
My, the years do certainly roll around.
M-E-A-T. What's he go there for all the time, Penny?
I don't know. It's so handy. Just around the corner.
Oh, Donald, the Pin and I were going to take the fireworks up to Mount Vernon next week. Do you think you could lend us a hand?
Yes, only I can't take no money. Because if the government finds out I'm working, they'll get sore.
Okay. You know, Ed, I had the most wonderful idea in the bathroom just now. I was reading Trotsky. It's yours, isn't it?
Yeah, I left it there.
Who is it?
You know, Trotsky, the Russian Revolution.
Oh, of course.
Anyway, it struck me as a great fireworks idea. Do you remember the last days of Pompeii?
Oh, of course. Palisades Park. That's where we met.
Anyhow, I'm going to do the revolution, a full-hour display.
Say,
Oh,
The red fire's the flag, huh?
Yeah, and the Tsar and the Cossacks.
and the freeing of the slaves?
Russian Revolution. Hello, Grandpa.
Well, sir, you should have been there. That's all I can say. You should have been there.
Was it nice to visit Grandpa?
Wonderful. They get better every year. Look at my little snakes. You don't know how lucky you are to be a snake.
Big class this year, Grandpa? How many were there?
Huge. Must have been about 2 acres. Everybody graduated. But the speeches were much funnier this year. You want to hear a good speech? You should go up and hear Father Divine. I'll wait. If he's any good, they'll have him at Columbia.
Donald, could you tell Reba that Grandpa's home and we won't wait for Alice for dinner?
Reba! Grandpa's home! We can have dinner!
You know, we made a new skyrock today, Grandpa.
Evening, Grandpa.
Evening, Depena.
Did we make a nice fine skyrock today, Pinna?
We certainly did.
You know, I wonder why they don't fire at commencement.
They don't make enough noise. You take a good commencement orator, and he'll drown out your whole little carload of fireworks. And say just as much, too.
Don't the graduates say anything?
No, they sit there the whole time in their caps and nightgowns, get their diplomas, and about 40 years from now, they look up and say, "Where am I?"
Evening, Grandpa. Have a nice day.
Evening, Grandpa. Have a nice day. Don't I even get a kiss?
Excuse me, Grandpa.
Do you have any tomatoes?
No?
Dang it. You know, I could have used a couple of those this afternoon.
Father.
No thanks.
Mother.
Oh, no thank you, dear.
Play something, Ed.
All right.
A letter came for you the other day, Grandpa.
A letter for me? I don't know about it.
It has your name on it, though.
That's funny. Where is it?
I can't remember. Where's that letter that came from Grandpa, Mother?
What, Essie?
The letter that came from Grandpa. Where is it?
I don't know. It was on his one.
Well, did you notice who it was from?
Yes, that was on front.
Well, who was it?
The United States government.
I wonder what they want.
I don't know. There are a couple that came before that one, too.
Well, if any more come, I wish you'd give them to me.
Yes, Grandpa?
You know, I think I'll go over to Westchester tomorrow and do a little snake.
God is the state is God.
What's that?
God is the state is God.
But who says that?
Trotsky.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something you said.
It's great for printing, you know, and nice and short. G-O-D space I-S space E-H-E space.
And so the beautiful princess came into the palace and kissed her mother, and her father, and her grandfather.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Grandpa. What do you think? I heard of the Sycamore family. Surprised?
Oh, Alice. I like it.
Do you?
It's new, isn't
You two should stay for dinner.
Oh, no. I wanted to take you in easy doses. I've tried to prepare him what little I could, but don't make it any worse than you can help. Don't read him any plays, Mother, and don't let us stay fighting Grandpa because I like it. And I wouldn't dance for Messi because we're going to the Monte Carlo Ballet tonight.
Can't do anything. Who is this fellow? President of the United States?
Not exactly. He's vice president of Kirby and Company, Mr. Anthony Kirby Jr.
The boss's son.
Well then, the boss's son, just like in the movies.
That explains the new dress.
And not being home to dinner for 3 weeks.
Why, Sherlock Holmes.
Are you going to marry him?
Oh, of course, tonight. Meanwhile, I have to go get changed for my wedding dress.
Is he good looking?
Yes, in a word. Anyhow, what time is it?
I don't know. Does anyone know the time?
Depend might know.
Oh, it was about 5 o'clock. A couple hours ago.
I should know better than to ask you people. Mother, will you let me know the minute Mr. Kirby arrives?
Of course, dear.
Yes, I know, but I mean the minute he comes.
Why, of course, Alice.
Well, be sure.
Well, what do you think of that?
She seems to like it if you ask me.
I should say so. She's got it back.
I think if she gets married, we'll have the wedding right in this room.
Now, Penny, he's only just called for the girl.
You only called for me once.
Well, young people are different nowadays.
Oh, I don't know. Look at me and Ed. He came for dinner once, and he just stayed.
Anyhow, I think it's wonderful. What do you think, Grandpa?
She certainly seems happy about it.
Maybe he's the one who's been taking her out all these nights. Oh, that must be him. Remember, everyone, Al said to be very nice.
All right, let's take a look at him.
Hello, welcome to our home.
How do you do?
Please come in. I am Mrs. Sycamore, and this is Mr. Sycamore, and your grandfather, and Alice's sister Essie, and your husband Ed Carmen. Now that I've all been introduced, please let me take your hand and make yourself at home.
I'm afraid you must be making some kind of mistake, miss.
How's this? Wilbur C. Henderson, Internal Revenue Department?
That's right.
What can we do for you?
Does a Mr. Martin Vanderhoff live here?
Yes, sir, that's me.
Well, Mr. Vanderhoff, the government wants to talk to you about a little matter of income tax.
Income tax?
Mind if I sit down?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Is that Mr. Kirby, Mother? Oh, no, Alice. It's an internal something or other.
Paul? Oh, excuse me.
What
Things
is-
are going on. Look.
Here, not now. Let's go. Grandpa, excuse me.
Well, Mr. Vanderhoff, we have written you multiple letters about this, but haven't heard any kind of reply.
Oh, that's what those letters were.
I told you they were from the government.
Well, according to our records, Mr. Vanderhoff, you haven't ever paid income tax.
That's right.
Well, why not?
I don't believe in it.
Well, you do own property, don't you, sir?
I do.
And you receive a yearly income from it, yes?
Yes, sir.
Between $3,000 and $4,000, yes?
About that.
You have been receiving it for years.
1901, if you know the exact date.